Cha, man. Cha. Oh, Gummy, look there. There is England. England. Ooh. And I and my longtime friends, Bruce and Gums, arrived at Tilbury. My first steps in England. Wow. The man from Auntie. Yes, the man from Auntie. The BBC. Want to interview me? Yes, the man from Auntie. Want to interview me, Ducky? Gums go, want to know what happened? So me tell him, the man from Auntie want to interview me. Gums said, I am a fast bowler and I can play the steel plan. Peterborough is the place for me. It is where me go. Gums Ducky and Mr. Murphy. Peterborough is the place for me. I'm glad to be in a mother country, 'cause Peterborough is a place I'm glad to know. The Mountain Marty, the city of Peterborough. I go, yes, sir. Me tell Mr. BBC. Gums plays the steel band, so he can just hold the winning hand. Yeah, but as a fast bowler, he puts fear in all the opening batsmen. Let me tell you, about my other buddy, Mr. Murphy. Mr. Taplowman, he got a shop. Yes, he got a shop bigger than Audi. He come to England to make a family bigger than any whiskey clan. A big man, larger than life. Me, doggy, my mother didn't want me to be buried in a cold country. I tell her, don't worry. That Prime Minister sent me a telegram, come to England and earn lots of money. And then I'm gonna send for my sweetheart Evita and be in a Peterborough and we shall marry. And I will call my firstborn after the greatest cricketer ever, Gary Sobers. The man from Ireland, he know nothing about cricket, nothing at all. He looked me straight in my face like I got my back. He asked me, what is in my suitcase? I go, what? You think Mr. Auntie, he nosy. He want to know what's in my suitcase. He just like my own auntie nosy. So me tell him, this suitcase has many location cities. Me travel on the SS Windrush, formerly owned by the Nazis. Yes, Hitler, Adolf Hitler. This scarcely, this boat come to England and are built by the Nazis. This suitcase can tell many stories. And the way we stopped in country called Greece and Italy, me learn them in school in geography all the time. Yeah, I kept my hat on straight and my suitcase above the ground when I arrived at Tilbury. So, in my suitcase, packed by my mommy, is with a Bible on top. I'll open the case when I get to the cross keys to unlock my case of dreams. I meet my brother Sonny at the Marcus Garvey. I'm going there to be safe and green, where I can open my case full of artifacts and treasures that glow. To the beat of the city, each post is a new chapter, a new memory, a new case of dream. Peterborough is going to be the city. Yes, sir, Peterborough is the place for me. Built in my theatre of dreams. I may be Vincentian, Jamaican, or even Asian, but I came here. I came here to join my love, my first and only love in the holy match me. There I will have the combination to open the Bible, both testaments, old and new, point my prayer mat to the east, and whatever the religion can know is be safe to pray. I don't bring these second suitcase to ride in these wetlands for the benefits and the queue for a bed at the NAS. Do you hear me properly? This suitcase did not arrive in these wetlands for the benefits and the queue for a bed at the NHS. I came here with my suitcase of dreams to give my family and this city my best. where my children will have new aspirations. See there? Don't you know big word? Aspirations. So what is in my suitcase? In my case, there's recipes and teas, so I can have a garden party with the Queen. In my case, there's pictures of my family. There will be my skin of my new community. In my case, there's some bright clothes and some shoes to match. Family heirlooms that exercise my life. Scrapbooks and cuttings, black and white and red all over. Music and dance to celebrate my culture. In my suitcase, there's jewels of the Nile. There's a kite without its string. There's a Polaroid of a lost empire. Let me ask you, Mr. Auntie, in your case, what would you bring? What would you put in it? Just 5 minutes if your world was caving in. What would you put in your case if your reality was only to be dreaming? Sure. Me going to see my brother Sonny, and he be at the Marcus Garvey, the hub of the Afro-Caribbean community. Who knows what happened inside the Millennium? Slam, chat, take that. Double six, oscillate, 12 dots, levitate. Goldteethsucks officiates. The SS Windrush stoked up the fires of Babylon. Marcus told them to remove themselves from ignorance. It's intelligence that enriches a community for the West Indians. Leeward to windward, Vincentian to Jamaican, for all them small island. One God, one aim, one destiny, one destination. A mangrove for the Calypso Peterborough, a location to commiserate and to raise the glass to celebrate. Fusing the islands into one center for the Caribbean. Slam! Cha! Take that! Double six oscillate. 12 dots levitate. Goldteethsucks officiates. Disembarked as teenagers, tailors and carpenters, metaphors into teachers and healers, Perkins engine workers and counsellors. Now they're all revered as prophets and philosophers, grandmasters and dream makers. A people without the knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without Garvey to the millennium. The ancestral roots boldly embraced are the branches of the family trees. Garvey to the millennium. The ancestral roots boldly embraces all the branches of the family trees. Inside the people, inside of the crowning canopy, with the brown and the gold leaves feed and nurture all them trees. Them seed, them roots spread diversely in the mother country, marinated in the tropical Caribbean. A spice flavor thrown out of the wash into the river Nene, seasoned with a dash of salt from the Caribbean Sea. Holding and hugging the trunk, scorched and inscribed with the cross keys. Lieutenant Walker and the founding father strived to make all the West Indians thrive in a land perceived to be the promised land, where the bees and the scarecrows have been ostracized and the prospectors are treated as aliens. In an agreed accent, not from a colonial descendant, vexed keys unlocked celestial cases of dreams. A Bible lays on top the cricket that is sharp. A Bible lays on the cricket that is sharp and clean, to play as one on the village greens. How's that? Cricket, lovely cricket. Cricket, lovely cricket. See those two friends of mine, Ramadan and Valentine, joined at the hip by a new percussion. A community cannot grow without you playing dominoes. Yes, a community cannot grow without you playing dominoes. Like Listen, every sister and brother, never put a dominoes player in the corner. Slam! Cha! Take that! Double six, oscillate, 12 dots, levitate. Goldteethsucks officiates. Steep balcony on the communal gathering. Crush red stripe can. Right there where I be standing. What? Where do all these black people come from? I thought they were only country bumpkins, says cousin Juna from Tottenham. I am known here by my name, not by my melanin. Uncle Popeye still call me my father's son and reminds me I should come to the center more often. Me, I'm humble and proud to be a Calypso Peterboroughian. The storytellers and the change makers download the icons missing from the education curriculum. You write to the greatest Muhammad Ali, Nanny Maroon, and Bob Marley, Sobers, Fredericks, and Garvey, Gordon, Guns, and Tyson. Open the bowling. How's that? Give me some of that rum. Slam, cha, take that. Double six, oscillates. 12 dots, levitate. Goldteethsucks officiates the dreams of freedom. A sequence of cultured activities, gestures, and actions orchestrated when the man played the steel band. When Winston turns up the bass on the sound system, watch them wind and grind while eating a sisal planting. No need for Wi-Fi when the glassy shoes reflect a crazy bald head in the search for a black tie. News travels faster than you say. Now let's coming together at Millennium to celebrate the life of a legend who now resides where the white does fly. Black is beautiful.
We must canonize our own saints, create our own martyrs, and elevate to the highest positions. Quote by Marcus Garvey. The child of my ancestors struts inside the Colosseum. Face coverings have risen, rejoicing to Marcus Garvey's anthem calling, keeping safe old rituals. They have the respect of the golden generation. With undiscovered talents and treasures, the offspring of the virus are the can-do generation. They have this. Culture community has got this. A culture of change, a climate of change, a vaccinated culture, a 21st century immune system. A culture that glues a divided society after a shackled history of oppression, depression, and colonization. The can-do generation has got this. They are live cultures with vitamin D saturation, installing new opportunities and aspirations. Millennium has an enriched history of embracing new traditions, a revival in a dance celebration, grinding and winding, spitting and rhyming, animating and bawling, drumming and rapping, saluting the past in their side mirrors, colourful flowing locks, baseball caps with the front at the back, mirror, signal, manoeuvre, auntie bawling, pull up your pants. The Caribbean centre is rich and fertile, vibrant sensory sounds, Afro-pop to drill, dancehall to grime, Generation Z have got this. Slam! Cha! Take that! Double six oscillates, 12 dots levitates. Slam! Cha! Take that! Double six oscillates, 12 dots levitates. Goldteethsucks officiates in this new normal. Horace will always get man and woman together, young and old, to play the Marcus Garvey game of football. I am the equal of any white man. I want you to feel the same way. No story will be forgotten and left untold. Let all the man's story be wrapped in gold. The Caribbean Centre will ensure that they are recited, shared and treasured, an integral part of Peter's story that is over 900 years old. No conscription. Those who once wore colourful crunchies and short pants, the Maureens and the Kendricks, now serve their brethren, Chuck and Winston, joining Chuck and Winston as pillars of the community which support the millennials. No sense of duty or conscription, they are welcomed variant. This circle of life is the oldest ritual, older than a meeting at funerals, sharing food, Yuletide wishing, making dreams to cherish. Without this center, no one can forget they are Caribbean.